Hey guys, Nick here, and I have some pretty interesting Modern Warfare 3. It's pretty good gameplay, so make sure you actually watch it. I thought it was pretty decent, using P90 with rapid fire and silencer on mission, and this was a pretty fun game. But what I want to talk about today is PC gaming versus console slash Xbox slash PS3 is probably exactly the same thing, kind of conversation. And I know that this is usually kind of a tabooed conversation on YouTube because it often turns into those console flame wars, which I don't really see a problem with, like a debate or like something like that. I see issues when people start saying things like Xbox is better because Xbox is awesome and PlayStation sucks and I have an Xbox and that's why I like it. Like, once people start throwing out arguments that are completely invalid and they don't back anything up and they're just like, PlayStation just sucks, man, or PC's awful, that's when this kind of argument becomes a flame war where people don't really have anything to back up any of their arguments. So if you haven't watched my videos for a long time or you don't know anything about me, I played Call of Duty on Xbox for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, and in the last 6 months or so I've been playing more on PC, and yeah, so I have a bit of both perspectives. I've played both PC and Xbox. I'm not one of those people who have always had a console and never ever played on PC, or one of those people who've been playing on PC since they were 8 years old and have never played on Xbox. I do have both perspectives, so yeah, let's get started. So I'm just gonna say the major points for me, the pros of both systems. The pros of PC is that you get better graphics and higher frame rates, assuming you have a good computer or a decent computer. So this is often what's brought up first about PC, and it is true. The graphics are a lot better. Whenever I go to play Xbox, I first turn it on, I'm like, why is everything so grainy? And the resolution is so low. It's less than 720p, and the textures are really low. The anti-aliasing, people argue whether or not it's there or not. I don't know if it's there, but it's nowhere near as good as the 4 times AA that I'm getting on PC, and they might have like 2 times on Xbox, but I don't know for sure. It just does not look nearly as good, and it's something you can tell instantly. Maybe not from YouTube videos because YouTube's quality really isn't that great, but when you're actually playing, you can instantly tell the difference between Modern Warfare 3 on extra textures, highest settings, everything 1080p versus like Xbox or PlayStation 3. It's like 600p with low textures and everything, so there's a big difference in the graphics, and you can get 120 FPS on PC. Most people probably don't care about this. Now, another thing that people brought up a lot on my last video where I talked about this, Xbox and PlayStation do run Call of Duty at 60 frames per second. A lot of people seem to think that it doesn't, but it does. Google it. Xbox and PS3 both run Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 4, World at War, MW3, Black Ops. All of them run at 60 FPS on Xbox and PlayStation 3. So just so you know. And then there's more customization for PC. You can upgrade hardware. You don't have to upgrade hardware. That's another thing people seem to have a misconception about. You don't have to upgrade like every time a new game comes out. You don't have to run the game at the highest possible settings and get 300 frames per second. You can if you want, but you don't have to. The controls are also a bit better. A lot of people prefer mouse and keyboard for shooters. It makes sense. Like the analog sticks on an Xbox or PlayStation controller are a bit clumsy compared to like a high precision mouse. But some people prefer the controller. Some people prefer to play on their couch. So the pros of the Xbox, the biggest pro to me for Xbox is that there's more players. The games are, at least if you're interested in online games like I am and you want to play Call of Duty, then yeah, that's a big advantage. Xbox has at least 10 times as many people playing, usually more. Whenever I go on Xbox and like kill confirmed, there's maybe 30,000 people playing, and on PC it's usually somewhere between like 500 and 2,000, so there's a lot more people playing on Xbox, and I'm assuming PS3 is about the same. So there's a lot more players on Xbox and PS3, so I can't really get into certain lobbies like Modern Warfare 2. I can't play Ground War on that anymore. There's never enough people in it. The other advantage about consoles is that there's less hacks. There are still hackers, in older games, but um, it's not quite as high as the amount of hackers that there are on PC. Now, it's not like every single lobby you get in on a PC game is hacked, but it does happen relatively often. And sometimes people can see through walls, and sometimes people have aimbot and can see through walls and can shoot through walls. And in that case, you just leave and you find a different lobby. It's not a huge deal. Usually, you can tell right away, and you just get up and leave. So it's not a huge issue, but it is an advantage. And I was going for my double Moab here, and I ran out of bullets. I was shooting that guy, and I needed like one more bullet, and I had none. And I think I was maybe one off the double Moab, which kind of sucks. I've never gone in a double Moab, and that was a bit disappointing. But yeah, that's just my opinion. PC versus console, Xbox, PS3, and yeah, so they both have their advantages and disadvantages, and that's just my opinion. Anyways, guys, please like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for some more, and I'll see you later.